Yo, what's going on, guys? MOP, Mash on Pad, C4IQ here. Basically, before I start commentating on the match stuff, give you a little rundown. I'm going to start commentating on some of the uploads I do. The biggest reason is just because, obviously, if you guys don't know, here in the UK, in London, we do a bi-weekly tournament. And shout out to Sim, we should be able to get a regular stream on. And obviously we need commentators, and I think last one we did, pretty much all of us had a go. Me, Jammers, Darkos, Allstein, Justin, Theory. So obviously I want to brush up on it. Out of probably all of us, I'm probably the least. I've been playing it the least amount of time. I came in. I played cross Tekken in the beginning, week 1, Villano Hugo, got me to like a B rank, as you do. But yeah, I started playing probably about 6-7 months ago. Bumped into Jammers, pretty much had a couple of games with him, got me back into it. Originally I was pretty much bang on Marvel, and I kind of fancied a change in the game. There is BS in this game. I'll happily say that now. Before, it was more like, this game's fair. Let me play a fair game, no X Factor, none of that nonsense. But there is some BS in this game, and I think there's certain teams that are just as bad as Marvel, where you get one guess and you're dead. But anyways, yeah, so I'm going to start commentating. I haven't watched these matches. Shout out to Darkos, he sent me these matches. It's obviously, if you haven't seen already, it's Darkos Strife, rocking his Brazilian Queen, Christy, and you've got Steve in the back, and he's against SFxT, who plays Lars and Big Body Bob. So yeah, obviously I've not seen the matches. Obviously it helps with the improvisation with the commentary. He did tell me that he got pretty much whacked up all the matches. So I know Darkos doesn't win that much, but anyway. Yeah, so this is just a practice. Well, not a practice, but a sort of training myself to be better at commentating. Obviously, I've got to learn a lot about the game. I get the mechanics, a lot of the characters I don't know. I only know the ones I really play at our tournament, offline, and the characters that I've messed about with in the past. So yeah, might as well. I was gonna wait to the end of this match, but I guess I could start commentating now. So yeah, Darkos' team. He's got a couple of teams. He messes around with Dudley a bit. He's got a bit of a Cody as well. In tournament, he normally plays this team. The commentary might be a bit biased because obviously Darkos is one of my guys, so I'm always gonna support him. I have played SFxT with me. Mainly because my cross-Tekken experience has come from offline. I'm not used to this offline realm, realm that most people are accustomed to with cross-Tekken. Obviously, lag to everyone is a deal, but to me, it's a major deal when I've literally played more offline than I have online. So normally when Max Out invites me to a room, shout out to the Alpha Game as well. When they invite me to the room, I have like 2 games and it's just too much for me. And I don't want to blame Lab because they clearly hitting their combos, but I just can't play my game. So yeah, that's my excuse. I'm lame like that. But Darkos, he's not gonna let the lag affect him. Well, hopefully not. So yeah, obviously I'll start from this round. Christy and Lars on. I feel like it should be in Lars' favour a little bit. Oh, he goes for a raw launch bareback. Didn't work. Christy brings in Steve, drops his combo. Wow, gets a patella. Darkos special. What's he got with it? Oh, he's trying to style. Wow, that was pretty sick. Came in at just the right time. Yeah, Darkos has a very disgusting Steve. When he brings in the Steve, it's pretty much a one guess and you could lose. Especially with the patella. If he's got meter, even without meter, he can do disgusting damage if he hits you with a patella. Same with a Gatlin. I've been trying to tell him to get more Gatlins in his game. It's unblockable, but you can crouch it. So yeah, I'm not surprised it happened like that. I was surprised that he tried to style. He could have made it a lot more easier for himself, but he wanted to style like that. So he pulls out a game, but we're online, man. This ain't tournament, so it's not 2 out of 3. Sorry, it's not 2 rounds. It's 3 rounds. So yeah, in the tournament you would have won. No, you wouldn't have won because EX Max have won the first 2. So yeah, you suck, bro. Sort it out. But next round, yeah, like I was saying before, I think Lars has got the better normals in this matchup, just because they're more safe. Range-wise, I think Christy's crouch forward could be just as dangerous as Lars. The stand fierce is ridiculous as well. That catches me all the time. She's got a sick anti-air. Lars has got a DP, but I just think the frame advantage helps Lars more in this matchup. In that matchup, sorry, because now Bob's in, throwing all sorts of foots at that. Like this, when I played like Max Out, I was like, this character is crazy because he looks like he shouldn't have any range, but it's like he can just press buttons for days, and any stray hit that hits you, he can convert. It's a weird. Obviously, I've not played many Bobs. Darkos has told me about Bob. He's messed about with him every now and again, but I didn't realise how ridiculous this guy is. Jump short is the most ridiculous air-to-air I've seen in the game. I've never seen it trade. It's unbeatable. But yeah, in this matchup, I think it should be, if Darkos plays a good neutral game with Christy, I think he can make it out. He gets caught with an overhead. It happens. The jump in caught him. Obviously, Max Out wasn't ready for it. And I don't know if Darkos tried to anti-air it from that range. Don't think it would have worked. Chris has got a good anti-air. Oh, that was a conversion. Yeah, Chris has got a good anti-air, but from ranges that Max Out is jumping at, I don't think it's going to work. Christy gets the EX slaps. Goes for another patella. Didn't work. Max Out didn't bite that time. Wow, good punish. Darkos obviously seeing the raw tag. Punish as well. Keeps it going. He had another meter. I mean, at that point, he was doing no damage whatsoever. I don't know. I feel like I would have at least taken him to the corner. And then had Bob in just to finish it off. Sorry, Steve in just to finish it off if they guess wrong. But obviously, I'm not playing. Darkos knows what he's doing. Won't ever question about Christy. Neutral jump. Man. Yeah, neutral jumps in this game are... I don't know, maybe it's just because of me. I used to play Bison. I still play him every now and again, but neutral jumps just destroy certain characters. Christy, a lot of her normals, well, her good normals push her forward, so she's very vulnerable to neutral jumps. And when it comes to neutral jumps, Bob's got one of the best ones. Double hitting, so ambiguous. Like, he's got his body shape makes his jumps look ambiguous. Can't really contest them unless you're Africana, and I definitely think Darkos needs to do that a lot more. It's definitely hard when with a team like Christy Steve. I feel like you want to have meter to do the comebacks, the damage, stuff like this. Oh, disgusting, hate when it like this. But yeah, you need the meter to do that. But I think in some cases, like there, if he had the meter, Darkos would have won. And that's why maybe I feel like he doesn't use the alphas, but it would help him, especially in this matchup when you've got someone like Lars and Bob pressuring you constantly with safe normals. It's like you have to do it. Luckily enough, Darkos pulls it out that one, but there's sometimes just putting the game back to a neutral position is worth it. Steve's African is pretty good. The actual move isn't that good. Oh, lag, it must have been. Yeah, the actual move isn't that good, but it sends you full screen. I can't really think what Christy's one is right now. I think it's the sweep. Like the crouch roundhouse, but I can't remember if it knocks you back. Sick weave to avoid the overhead. I don't know how well that's going to work against this team. If he just got lucky there, or maybe it might have been a read. Didn't do it there. Maybe he did do it there. Maybe that's why he got hit. I know the frames on that aren't very good. It's got a bit of startup, but once it's starting, a lot of jumpings whiff on a medium kick. Sorry, forward weave. basically the Mishimas, they don't care. Their jumping roundhouses will always catch him. Doesn't matter how bad Steve wants to weave it, it's not happening. Same with Albatross, you just can't avoid their jumpings. The hitbox on it's too good. The jumping attacks, it's just too good. Peekaboo stance is pretty good for avoiding jump-ins as well. And obviously you get the armor. You can't grab him out of Patella as well. Normal grabs or command grabs. Just straight can't grab him. So that's pretty good. In this matchup, I've not seen Maxat really go for grabs that much, so maybe that's why he's not really using Patella in the neutral. Only really on the wake up, just in case someone wants to press buttons. So we've got. This is the situation where I think Darkus would definitely benefit from alpha countering. It's so hard to get out of the corner with someone like Bob there. He does a pretty random man slap on the top of Bob's head. He's trying to fight his way out of the corner. It's working. And then Bob starts pressing buttons. Now he's just... With Steve, I mean, Bob hasn't got great normals when it comes to range-wise. They're like they come at the middle of the string. But Steve's best footsie tool is the weave. There it would have worked on any regular character. But Bob having a 2-hitting one must have like thrown off the timing, or the second one hit on the way down. Yeah, with Steve, it's definitely a case where he might not have the tools to play footsies, but he can counter footsies with his weaves and how he gets in. And once he's in your face, he has a 5-frame fist. So you hit anyone with that, even without meter, you're looking at about 400 if you're ready for it. But you can like hit confirm really well with flicker stance cancels. So yeah, back to the match. Bob against Steve, and that's another tool that Steve has. Like his only really poking tool is his flickers. It's risky. It's definitely risky, but if you make the good read, they're not beating it. Doesn't do much damage. You don't really get nothing off of it. But with someone like Bob, with the mobility he's got, it's probably worth trying every now and again. Excellent counter. That was pretty sick. Darkus definitely doesn't do that enough at the hug. Maybe because I might blow him up and all the other Steve players, the counter doesn't counter lows. I personally rarely ever do it. But I know that a lot of people don't know that he can't cancel lows. So if you just do a crouch short, when he does the counter, you'll hit him straight out of it. Anything helps. He'll weave back, do the overhead punch animation, and you pretty much get a free standing combo with any character. I mean, back into Christy, it's not mega damage, but it gets Steve out. So yeah, unluckily for Darkus, he didn't win that one. Another one for Max out. Applying Lars pressure on Christy. Gets a jump in. Man, this character is just so grotty. That was a good block. To be fair, like from when I've played Darkus and how he talks about him, about fighting Lars, he's normally on point with the silent entries. Oh, the overhead. Oh, and he misses the combo. Tries to go for a sneaky grab. That was, I want to say that was a reaction, because there's no way you would do a crouch fierce in neutral with Steve. So I'm going to say that was a reaction. Sick anti-air by Steve. Nice reaction by Darkus. And then he can't even do a boost chain combo. I'll just pick him up. What a guy. Again, he weaved through the overhead. He tried to go for another weave. He went for another weave, but obviously Lars didn't bite. Nah, he's in the corner, pretty much. Good weave. He's not going to stop, but he's doing it too early. When you cancel the crouch strong into the duck, you definitely got to give it time. Otherwise, the uppercut at the end won't work. Wow. Darkus just got raided. He just got burgled, midnight burglary, because that was a really sick silent entry. I didn't see that coming. I don't know how Darkus would have either. That was, the setup for that silent entry was savage. That was pretty sick. Even if he could see it coming, I don't know what Steve could have done but block. He could have tried the counter. Inputs would have probably given him a headache to work it out in time. But yeah, back to the next round. Oh, next match. This is the last one, guys. Again, max out catching these jumpings. Darkus is definitely not utilising both of these characters at you. They're both 3-6. They're crouch fierces. Christy is definitely a lot better just because of the angle it covers. But Steve's is good, and there's a little gimmick that I do. I don't think I've seen Darkus do it, but when you anti-air with the fierce, duck cancel it, and then they have to guess which side you're going to be when they land. That's always good, because if you can get stand fierce from that, that can lead to a lot of damage. Yeah, back gets called the overhead from Lars, EX. Oh, the damage, the combos are absolutely ridiculous. He's going to spend the meter. I don't think he's going to kill. Gets a setup. Overhead. Got to commit. If you're going to wake up with short, you got to go through with it. You just got to do it. Just go straight into the boost chain. Like, don't try and see if you're hitting. Just do it. You've got nothing to lose. If you're going to lose anyway, if the short weren't going to hit with the jab, it doesn't make a difference. But yeah, Darkus didn't believe. No church time today. And he loses that round. Wake up, EX slaps. Wall bounce, tagging Steve. Albatross. That stand strong is normally pretty good in them situations, just because they can't neutral jump either, because it catches them on the way up. Obviously, it must have been the timing. Wow. Oh my god, this ninja. The silent entry. So quiet. Yeah, Darkus got taken to the library, man. I can't. Yo, I respect Darkus, but that silent entry was savage. But yeah, obviously, Max Ad's a good player. The connection probably wasn't very good, considering it's from US to UK. But yeah, shout out to you guys. Thanks, Darkus, for sending me the replays. If anyone else wants to send me the replays, so I can obviously get some practice on the commentary stuff, let me know what you guys think. When I get more information on the stream, make sure it's a regular thing. Don't want to put out information and it's not going to be a consistent. We're going to probably do one next Monday. Not the one coming, not tomorrow, if it gets uploaded in time. This thing comes down, then we'll put up the links for the stream. We did it last week. A couple of people tuned in. We all had to go in the commentary, like I said, everyone in the tournament. So yeah, hopefully I'll get a bit better, get to learn more of the characters, so I can give a better insight on what's going on. I can only really go for the players' metas because I've played all these people so much offline. But yeah, obviously some character knowledge would help. So yeah, guys, take it easy. See ya.